The devil works hard, but Taylor Swift works harder. How has she got another album coming out? She has released an album every single year since 2019. Literally, I don't even know if anyone's ever done that before, but there's no one that I can think of who's done that. In a different room today, I'm in my bedroom because there's a big Taylor Swift in the back. So I thought, of course, I had to film a Taylor video in my room. And I need a debrief of Life of a Showgirl because what the hell? Like always, I'm just going to link all the product I'm using in the description, otherwise I'm going to get very distracted. And Taylor is my focus in this video. Finding out TS12 is coming through her boyfriend's podcast is insane. Imagine if like 2.5 years ago at the start of the Eras tour, someone was to tell you Taylor Swift would date the biggest American football player in the world and then announce her new album on his podcast. You would think they were joking or they've gone crazy, but no, that's what happened. Even think about the fact that he went to the Eras tour, made her a friendship bracelet with his phone number on, then he went on his podcast saying how he wanted to meet her, and then they met and then they got together. It's just, the whole thing's very crazy. And then she announced the album by going on his podcast through an Instagram collab post. An Instagram collab post. I just don't think anyone ever could have predicted this or thought this would have happened. I don't even think anyone thought TS12 was coming, even though she did drop a few Easter eggs, but I think everyone was too distracted by Reputation, including myself. Even the title, The Life of a Showgirl, is so cool. I think it's her best album title yet. And if you know me, I can't stand long album titles. I hate them. I'm a one-word album title person. But that's just so cool. It sounds like a movie, a play. It could be a play. There's rumours that it's a play. It could be a documentary of the Eras tour, or it could just be an album. I'm getting ahead of myself. I think Life of a Showgirl just sounds like it should be a story, and it's going to be a story, of course, throughout the album. But it's just so cool. I can't get over the title. All my Instagram captions from now on are going to be Life of a Showgirl themed. I was at the Eras tour during the iconic moment when Travis Kelce, oh my god, so much of that just came out. During the iconic moment where Travis Kelce came out on stage during I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. Looking back, that was definitely an Easter egg. This is so much on my face. I really like I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, and it's one of my favourites from Torture Poets, so I kind of hope the whole album is like this. And it's a Max Martin album, which is the same as 1989, and 1989 is in my top Taylor Swift albums. I love it, and I was actually tearing up on the tube list about how much it's a good album and how much everyone... I feel like everyone skips over 1989 and like doesn't give it the love that it needs. The Eras tour is the best era. Are you joking? Like, yes, like basic Taylor Swift songs like Shake It Off style, but they are basic for a reason because they are so good. They're so good. Like the intro to Style. She also performed as a showgirl in the Bejeweled music video. Like, she's led so many tiny Easter eggs and somehow we've missed them all. We have missed them all. And in Anti-Hero, there was 2 outfits. A white outfit, which could symbolise Torture Poets Department. And also there was the orange and green. And where do we see that? The Life of a Showgirl. How far is too far in advance for Taylor Swift?
How far is too far in advance? Can I hint at something 3 years in advance? Can I even plan things out that far? I think I'm going to try to do it.
At the end of the Eras tour, during the last song as Taylor exits the stage, she used to go down in a lift and there was an orange door at the back of the stage. Apart from the last night of tour when Taylor walks through the orange door. Going into the next chapter, The Life of a Showgirl. Also, can you appreciate the orange? I went through my whole wardrobe. I do not have very many orange clothes, as I'm now realising. I feel like I now need to get more orange clothes. I would love to know why the colours are orange and green. I mean, they're pretty much the only colours that are left. And the only colour emoji hearts that are left. It's a stretch, but I mean, if you mix the 2 Chiefs colours together, red and yellow, what does it make? Orange. You never know, Taylor's mind does work in mysterious ways, and that could be why. Do you know what though? Orange is the colour of the lost album, Karma, which is Reputation's sister album. And do you know who shot that? The same photographer who shot the Reputation album cover also shot this album cover. Just saying, could be a correlation. Also, all of the visuals from the Eras tour, these ones, have orange in. I don't know why. How did we not predict this? We've only ever had a double album colour, black and white for Torture Poets Department, which is a double album. Could this be a double album? I don't think it's going to be a double album. Taylor said it's not, it's just the 12 songs. But I'm not expecting anything more from her. I think she needs a break. A well-deserved break. Even the fact that we're getting another album now and have had them for like, is it 6 years straight? I think so. 2019, what we're on, 2025, yeah. It's insane. So insane. Apparently this album's going to be very glitter gel penny, which I kind of want it to be because that's my favourite album type, song type in general. But from the visuals are just very like dark and almost scary. I guess the music can still be fun, but I don't know. I was expecting the visuals to be a bit more glitter gel penny. I mean, we have the sparkles, we have the orange sparkles. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes and I for some reason can't seem to find the type of like turquoisey green that she wears. Like everything's either too blue or too green. If I like do this, I'm hoping it will work. The visuals to me were very like 1920s sad girl, showgirl, ironic, if that makes sense. Like kind of like Euphoria, like the way that they used glitter in a very ironic, sad way is what I got from the visuals. This is either going to look really weird or really cool. Kind of giving Hunger Games, well that is the wrong colour. It's going to look really weird. My favourite Swiftie YouTuber, Ali, mentioned how the orange and green could symbolise how copper oxidizes and then goes from being like this shiny sparkly orange to green. That is so smart. That is literally so smart. Like it used to be so precious and valued. Now it's like kind of lost its shine and been tarnished over time and isn't so precious anymore. Literally just think of the Statue of Liberty. I have her right in front of me. Statue of Liberty was originally copper. Now she's green. The celebration of a showgirl and also the downfall of a showgirl. Taylor sung The Lucky One as a surprise song on the Eras tour and she talks about how horrible it is to be famous.
It's about how horrible being famous is.
The lucky one! The lucky one!
Obviously Taylor was like grateful it wasn't coming from like a ungrateful place, but it was just like it's a lot being famous and she has a lot of pressure on her and a lot of eyes on her with a lot of opinions on her. It's horrible being famous when you're nothing new. Similar to like Clara Bow, which I love, and Mirable Vibes. Is it me or is this green and orange making my eyes look a crazy colour right now? I have a crazy nose page over here, if you're wondering, that's why I keep looking in this direction. Taylor posted a video from the Eras tour that literally said A12, August 12th, which is the day she announced the album. And how many weeks ago to the date did Taylor announce that she got her masters back? 12. And how many eyes did she use in the letter? 12. The letter also now has a sparkly orange background instead of a grey. When did she announce the album? 12/12, on the 12th. Lots of 12s. Taylor Nation posted 12 pictures from the Eras tour of Taylor wearing orange, representing each track. And the last track, track 12, as we know now, Life of a Showgirl, featuring Sabrina Carpenter. Has Sabrina Carpenter in the picture, and I was very excited because I think that's what I thought, oh my god, Sabrina's on this album. That is my dream song. My dream song. I'm so excited for it. It's going to be my most played song of all time, let's be real. Let's be so real. I'm still mourning the loss of not having Sabrina at my Eras tour shows. I did look at flights to Australia and it wasn't that much, but I could not get tickets for Australian Eras tour. I did try. But that would have been my dream date. My dream date. Also, Sabrina is very showgirly. Think about because I like to watch music videos, she's literally a showgirl in it. When Sabrina came out as a surprise guest for the Eras tour for the second time, Taylor was wearing orange, Sabrina was wearing white. Taylor called Sabrina up and said,
Here's the thing, Sabrina, is there any chance you could get off the roller coaster you're on and like put on some clothes and just like come down to the stadium real quick?
Sabrina has been posting like a washing line with clothes hanging. She keeps posting it. What does this mean? Is it to do with everyone together? Is it to do with her new album? But it's weird that Taylor said it, right? So maybe it has to do with them together. They also have both posted with Pinocchio in the background. So is this a reference to the music video of Life of a Showgirl? Oh my god, the fact that we're probably getting a music video. There's also so much Eras tour footage that we've never seen. They filmed the whole Torture Post apartment set. Where is it? They've also filmed so much behind the scenes stuff which people have seen them film. We've never seen it. So is there going to be a Life of a Showgirl documentary? Who knows? There's 100% an Eras tour documentary coming. There has to be, right? Will this be put in with her Masters documentary? Because there has to be one on that. I'd be so surprised if there wasn't. The whole of the last 3 nights of the Eras tour were filmed, and where is that footage? It's sitting on some hard drive somewhere. I feel this is Taylor's craziest moment because I still can't believe that this happened. On the day the podcast came out, the 13th, as we know, of course it's the 13th. It was the peak of a meteor shower. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but I think it's the Perseus meteor shower. And you know what the comet was from this meteor shower? It was called Swift. Of course it was called Swift. Taylor Swift is a literal mastermind. I don't know how she does it. I don't know. There's also an Easter egg that I saw somewhere that because the Lover House burns out on the Eras tour, it's somehow correlated to this because the only heart that Taylor Nation seems to be using is the burning heart emoji, not the orange one. I'm going to add some rhinestones because it's not a showgirl look without more sparkle. I feel like this kind of like teary, subtle sparkliness is adding to the showgirl effect. I think this looks so cool. I really like these. I think these are actually for your nails. They're like sequins. I use these white ones. They're like clear, but they just add a really subtle sparkle then. From like clear normal rhinestones with it. During that I Can Do It With the Broken Heart music video, which as we know, filmed at the Eras tour rehearsals, the dancers are practicing with an orange fan. However, in the show they're seen with white. There's Taylor again, sneaking in the orange and none of us noticed. I've added some of this Dior gold highlighter, I think, yeah, it's the showgirl vibes, but it's kind of too dark for me, so I have a weird grey tone now, but it looks cool from the side. And that's not even all of my theories. I have lots more theories, so we're going to make a part 2 of this, breaking down each single song. That will hopefully be up next Sunday. But it is very much giving showgirl. Put my sparkles on as well to add. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you on the next one.